Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Will a hurricane hit California, or will it just be really bad monsoon rain flood? Well, we will explore that in this video. But things are crazy. We have Tropical Storm Kirk going by the islands, which is a danger to Puerto Rico and the islands. And then I've said, I'm like 99% sure this thing will hit America as a hurricane. We'll cover that later. And then, disturbing trend in the Euro. We got the giant storm Leslie that's sitting right off the coast that apparently is moving west, which is, I've been mentioning that. And the other night when I was saying, hey, look, we have a lot of bad options. Like, we could get hit by like 3 hurricanes in the United States in like a few days because we got another one going by Hawaii. And I've had major hacker problems the last 24 hours. The Taylor Swift concert is in Houston, Texas tomorrow night. So my life will probably get really weird. And I will probably have a lot of angry people coming at me either online, in person. So let's just go with what we can. Now, the good news is it looks like the waters by San Diego are colder. Like that, like it could get to about here. And then I don't think it would have enough for intensification because you can see it's like 60 up there, whereas earlier in the season it was almost 80. It looks cooler now, but I would be prepared for anything California. And so this is the Euro. The Euro's latest model. It has it almost doing nothing, which I don't believe. And then this is the GFS landfall, and then every single model landfall has it. This one has it going south, Baja. This one has it in the middle of the Baja strip. I think that's what this is called. This one has the like direct hit as a major massive storm. 991 I think would make it a Cat 1. But yeah, that would be, this is worst case scenario on the nav gem. And then this was a gem that just kind of has it sit and spin and evaporate, but I definitely don't believe that. But the bad news is then it puts some type of a development in the Gulf of Mexico on the 6th. The FV3 GFS has it hitting a little higher. The Euro kind of like has it doing that sit and spin option. Oh, I guess not. Okay. It has it hitting in the middle. And then the GFS has it hitting a little higher. So we only have one that is showing it going as far north to where it would be technically a direct landfall, but it does show it at a millibar that would make it a hurricane. So yeah, as I mentioned it a few months ago. I mentioned it a few. All right. I mentioned it. Sorry, audio problems. I mentioned it a few months ago when the waters got that hot that we could see a hurricane in California this year. I mentioned it last week, and then I mentioned it 2 nights ago. So now the models are coming on board and more people are talking about it. Either way, it looks like it is going to bring a whole lot of rain to possibly parts of California, Arizona, New Mexico, Nevada, depending on where it hits. But like this model shows an extremely troubling amount of rain. The FV3 also shows a whole lot of rain. And remember, the East Coast is just totally soaked. You had major flooding in Connecticut yesterday. You still have rivers rising in South Carolina. You have still neighborhoods, areas, highways underwater. This would bring the moisture in more to Texas, where then it would hook up with the low to our areas that have just tons of rain. It's raining now in Texas. So we got challenges all over the place. Now, this won't be hitting till about the 1st, so we got 5 days. But as I said, the really wacky, weird weather starts about today. And this is what I'm talking about. And then we got about 2 weeks of really weird weather that I've put everybody on super high alert for. So the gem has it turn into almost nothing, but then hit kind of California, but as nothing, which I don't believe that. I haven't seen moisture go down in any level in any way. So I wouldn't count on that. No matter what, this thing's going to bring a lot of rain. I don't know if you noticed this. It's been really rainy everywhere all the time. And so, yeah, here's the nav gem with the, like I said, it keeps it more compact. It's a big storm, and then boom, the thing would hit almost half of California. I mean, I don't think you're going to have to worry about it as far as wind. I know you guys want some rain, but sometimes if you get too much rain too quickly, it causes major problems. And so the other night, that's what I was trying to say, like, you could have very worst case scenario, turn off right now if you can't handle it. You could have California get hit, then you could have Kirk come through and hit either Florida or Texas, and then if Leslie goes west, then it could hit like the East Coast. So we could get, and then we have one going by Hawaii. So you could be in, America could be in major, major trouble. So it would have been unfortunate that everybody spent 3 straight weeks talking about a confirmation process, and nobody really paid attention to the fact that even though we just got hit by one major hurricane, we have 2 months left of hurricane season, that we had 4 that were almost waiting to hit us all in a very short period of time, which could technically cripple us with record level river flooding and flooding. But either way, everybody needs to batten down the hatches. The next 2 weeks are going to be wild. If somehow they kill me or they hack me or whatever, like I said, the next 24 to 48 hours is going to be really weird for me. And then know that I love you, and that's a very bad sign. I would really, really love to go to the Taylor Swift concert and at least hear the songs that are about me. But, 2018 hasn't been my year so far. I don't get to have any fun ever. And I love you. And I'm grateful. I'm still alive and we're kicking ass. And we're still in this game. Do not give up hope by any means. Oh, and I love you, Taylor. She's so pretty. Okay, so yeah, see, even though this is getting on the press, look at the river. I mean, we are in bad shape, people. It is time to pull your head out of your ass. Get in the game. Get in the game. Be your best self. And let's turn the ship around. Anyway, I got a lot to cover, and I don't know how long I'll be able to cover it. So, everybody stay cool. I love you. God bless everyone.